YouTube, welcome to Bradlaw74, and we've got a different video for you today, an unboxing video. Yes, that's right, I've never done one before, but we're going to do it today, and you're going to join me along the ride. We are unboxing a new keyboard. Stay tuned. I have with me a special box. It's going to be very loud. In this box we have Steelseries Apex Pro Mini. That's not all. We have also got different keycaps. The white pudding keycaps, much like you see on the keyboard I have now, which is the Apex Pro TKL. As you can see down here, one more thing, which I've never used these before, so I'm not sure how well they're going to work, but we're going to try them out. These are the muffler kit, so just little rubber rings to put on the keys. I may or may not use them, but we will see how they go. Okay, so as many of you know, the Apex Pro TKL is probably the most worldwide used keyboard there is. With the pros, I'm certainly not a pro. Great keyboard. I think this one's got 0.4 actuation on the keys. So when you press the key down, it's like 0.4 of a mil before it registers. Okay, so the difference between the Apex Pro TKL, which is this one right here, this has got a 0.4 to a 3.6 mil actuation point, whereas the Mini, which we've got here, is actually 0.2 mil to 3.8 mil. So it's a little bit faster. If we're going to notice a difference, I do not know. But this has got the Omni 0.2 switches in it, so it's a little bit faster than the Apex Pro TKL. I believe the Apex Pro TKL, this one has like 8 times faster response. This one's 11 times faster response, in theory. So we're going to unbox this one now and test this one out. Now, there's 2 versions of the Apex Pro Mini. There's the wired version and there's the wireless. The wireless version is a little bit more expensive. The wired version, I think in US dollars, comes up at $219.99 if you're buying from the Steelseries website. The wireless version comes in at $279.99 US. So quite a difference. I'm still not sold on wireless keyboards for gaming. Apparently they have 30 hours worth of battery. Now, it's just another thing to charge up. So I'm not worried about the wireless. That's why I went for the wired version. Okay, so we're going to unbox this one now. Just got to get the tape off. There must be some more tape here. This would be a lot easier with scissors, but okay, so when we first open her up, this is what we get. Open this for glory. Now, does this make me a better gamer? No. Oh, look at this. Wow. So much smaller. Look at that. 60% size keyboard. We'll measure it against TKL. Oh, look at that. That whole section's gone. And we've put it on top of TKL. You can see exactly just how much smaller that is. Now, we've got the standard PBT caps on there. Sound-wise, about the same. What else do we get in here? The Steelseries book, obviously. Underneath the flap here is the cable, which is a nice braided cable, USB-C, and just a normal USB. And one thing I did like about the Apex TKL was the USB slot at the back here. That came in quite handy. It's not a game changer. We don't have USB inputs on this one, but oh, what's underneath? So we got, looks like a two-way stand if you like to use your stands on your keyboards. I don't. I always keep them flat. But we've got this, which is an interesting design. This here is where you store your keycap puller. How cool is that? So if you want to change out your keycaps, you don't lose it. I know that whenever I've changed out keycaps, I've always lost these. They do usually come in packs like this when you buy stuff, but that's always a handy thing to have. So on this, what we're going to do, we're just going to plug into the back of the current Apex TKL. And there we have it. It's got quite a nice glow to that, actually. I think that's a bit brighter than TKL. Probably can't tell on camera. It looks nice. It's going to save a lot of room. All right, so let's use the original keycap puller. Comes out nicely. We'll unplug for now because we don't want any random stuff happening on our computer. Okay, let's have a look at the Omni switches. We will take off the tab key. So as you can see here, there's the new Omni switch. We're going to change out the keys. Now, I've never used these. These are like a muffler set. So at the moment, it's a little bit noisy. We will see if this makes much of a difference. There's like a little O-ring, like a washer. You can tell the difference. Will that affect actuation? I don't think it does. Okay, time to change out the keycaps. As you can see, when you put these on, they go right at the very back. So I've got the Steelseries white pudding keycaps, much like what I've got on this keyboard here. And I'm just going to rip this one open. Again, they give you a key puller. The good thing about this is they actually put these in groups to make it a bit easier. So when you're doing these, I'd suggest doing these one at a time. Like, don't open up all the packets. They're actually labeled. I'll show you on there. They've actually got labels on there which ones to do first. Number one. Which is a bit odd actually, because they've got do this one first, right? This is number one. This one's got the keycap puller in, which is number two. If they're saying do number one, why would you not put the keycap puller in that one? You have to open this one to get the keycap puller, but we've got our own keycap puller. So we don't need the F keys. They can go to one side. All right, we'll get our O-rings and we'll start putting these keycaps on. And there we have it with the white keys. Maybe you guys can see that okay. I'll zoom in a little bit. But in comparison, that's the normal sound. This is the new sound. Let's plug her in, see what she looks like with the lights on. Wow, that's nice. Nice brightness. From here, we have to go into our SteelSeries software and we can set the colors. So let's have a look at our SteelSeries software. Okay, so we're in the SteelSeries engine. We've got the Pro Mini here. Change the illumination of your device. Okay, here we go. This is where we can change the RGB. We can do just standard color or an animation. So we've got color shift. Let's have a look at vapor. That's not too bad. West Coast. No, not that one. Haze. Don't know. That's just purple. Color shift. And single color. We might stick with vapor. Although you can't really see it on the camera. Not too sure how we can get around that. So look, if we turn that down. Okay, let's turn those lights off. That might show it a bit better. There we go. I think I'm going to go the vapor. I like the vapor. So we might go and try this in game. Where are we going to get a nice decent weapon from? Not here by the looks of it. Okay. He blew himself up. What the hell was that? little bastard. Oh, you motherfucker. So that is the keyboard, guys. The Apex Pro Mini. Great keyboard, especially with the muffler kit. And I do like these keycaps, although you can't quite see it very well on the actual camera. But it is a great keyboard. Brilliant to use if you've got low sensitivity as well, because it gives you so much more room. Yeah, highly recommended. Go out and buy it. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later, guys.